Let's go to the complete and narrated chapter of One Piece 1096, so loading. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and before the content of this video, leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. This way you won't miss any new videos, and let's get to the content. The title of chapter 1096 is Kumachi. Fan requested cover, Zoro is with some dogs. Page 1. Side note, the beginning of despair. Announcer says, the 13 special rabbits we introduced are worth 10,000 points. The remaining 150 are considered rare rabbits. One-shot instant kills will be rewarded with an excellent bonus. A luxurious prize is already prepared for the champion. A holy knight says, watch closely, kids. I'll bring the trophy home to the Manmaya family. I won't let you win, Garling. A terrified citizen says, this should not be allowed. If this is a nightmare, please let me wake up. It's not right for humans to treat other human lives as their plaything. Then several celestial dragons begin to laugh. Ha 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 ha. Announcer says, please don't start yet. We must follow the rules. Ah ha ha ha. Another panicked citizen, Kaya. My child? Celestial dragons, the number of hunter world nobles is 200. Announcer says, the hunt will start in 1 hour. Now run. Page 2. The scene changes. Box, Marine Headquarters. Garp says, why are you sending me to that remote island? Kong replies, I already told you I can't say it. Please, Garp. I am uncertain about the details, but in case something happens, I'll be in trouble. Garp says, a field trip by the celestial dragons? I've told you many times not to poke Hakanosu. You underestimate them too much. That is considered to be the treasure of Pirate Island. Of course, they would come to take it back. Kong says, where the hell did you get this information? Garp says, shouldn't the escorts you assigned have been enough? What are you so scared of? Kong says, well, the thing is, I didn't expect Roger to mobilize too. Garp says, you should have told me that sooner. I'm going. Page 3. Presentation box, New World, Pirate Island, Hakanosu. Pirates, seems like they got ahead of us. The Rocks pirates have set sail. This will be a big incident for the pirating world. Presentation box, West Blue, God Valley. We see Ivankov trying to talk to the citizens of God Valley. Ivankov says, an unbelievable amount of marine ships have encircled the island. Huff. Huff. Of course, no one can escape. The fact that this is all happening in reality will be covered up from history. This is a massacre game that intends to expel the native inhabitants for their resources. The approximately 100,000 rabbits on this island. Page 4. Ivankov continues speaking, everyone will be killed in 3 weeks without a single survivor. Can you imagine that? This place will truly be the afterlife. Citizen says, but if we survive for 3 weeks, then we will all be FRE. Ivankov says, like hell we will. The number of survivors from past tournaments is 0. Citizen says, huh? If all of this was a lie, then why bother giving us hope? Ivankov says, because with hope we will be running for our lives. Where's the fun in killing humans who stop moving from despair? Stop dreaming that you will survive in this damn game. We are going to escape from this game. Page 5. We see Garling attacking someone. Announcers say St. Garland already has 10,000 points. Desperate citizens, help. Kaya. Announcers say he's targeting the high-valued rabbits. We see a prisoner managing to break Ivankov's handcuffs with a bite. Ivankov says, all right, you have strong jaws. As expected from a shark fishman. Fishman says, thank you, it's the first time someone praised me. Ginny says, the prizes of this tournament will be the key to our escape. Citizen says, prizes? Ginny says, one of them is the strongest type of devil fruit, rumored that if you eat it, you can transform into the mythical Azure Dragon. Or the other one which grants you the ability to send others or yourself flying to a faraway island called the Pawpaw Fruit is here on this island. Page 6. Iva says, if someone eats those fruits, it's going to help many people escape from this hell and the Navy's encirclement. Slave says, no, that's impossible. The prize is at the center of the island. Ginny says, I'm an expert in theft, espionage, and communications. I leaked information about this island to the outside world 2 weeks ago, so someone must have received it. As for our strategy, we need someone as bait. Kuma says, I'll do it. Iva, Kuma. Kuma says, after all, I have a big body, so I can survive it. Also, I don't want to see anyone die anymore. Iva says, hee-haw. It's a good thing you said that, Kuma. Don't worry, I won't let you die. Let's escape together from God Valley. Page 7. Then we see a boat exploding. Someone from the Navy says, what's that? It's from the north side of the island. It's the Rocks pirates. But how? Worry about it later. Many ships of famous pirates are coming. We didn't hear about it. What's their target? Shoot at them. A Rocks pirate says, it's no use, Navy. Follow me. Rocks pirates. Probably Zebek said this himself. Page 8. In an incredible page, we see the Rocks going into action, with each one saying something. Whitebeard says, wait, Rocks? Who said I'm your subordinate, you idiots? We see Stussy on Whitebeard's shoulder. She says, you, Newgate. You said that too. Gloriosa says, it's painful to see this, Stussy. Stussy says, you too, Gloriosa. Shiki says, the winner takes it all. Right? Lin Lin says, it will be mine. Kaido says, but that doesn't make sense for you, Lin Lin. John says, Yuhi. This will be my treasure. Whitebeard says, Rocks is an idiot. He always loses focus. First, confirm the information quickly. Shiki says, I don't remember when you became the leader. I'll blow you up. Lin Lin says, we either steal silently or steal with force. You guys are just dreamers. Kaido says, it looks like Roger is moving here too. That guy. Lin Lin says, calm down, boy. Stussy says, today is the decisive battle. John says, exactly. Gloriosa says, let's settle this once and for all today. Page 9. Then we see chaos taking over. Marine says, the Rocks pirates have landed. Celestial Dragon says, what are you doing, Marine? Do you know what will happen if something happens to us? Marine says, report. Many infamous pirates have arrived from all directions. Celestial Dragon says, how could our event leak? It was supposed to be a secret. Marine says, we don't know what the pirates' target is. Be careful on the west coast. It's Roger's crew. Sailors say, yeah. We then see Roger's crew arriving. Roger is wearing the straw hat on his back like Luffy does. Roger says, it's been a year. Do you have any idea what I felt during that time? Rayleigh says, it was very intense. Gabin says, Roger. Captain's privileges don't count in this case. Garling stares at them and says, put all naval officers to protect the Celestial Dragons. The Divine Knights will go too. This is pathetic. What's the reason for the siege? Page 10. Marine says, it's Roger. And then the Rocks. That's it. We're lost. Sailor says, reinforcements have arrived. It's Vice Admiral Garp. Another sailor, Yuwu. We're saved. Garp also arrives, looking very similar to Roger. Tell me where Roger is. Kuma says, it's chaos. Ivankov says, I never thought this chance would come. Kuma says, is that so? Ivankov says, yes. So which one? I don't know, so let's eat him. Page 11. Leeline then appears already on top of Iva, pushing him and taking the fruit from his hand. Lin Lin says, hey HY, that's dangerous. After taking Iva's fruit, Lin Lin goes straight for Kuma. She says, give me this one, too. Iva then shouts, eat it, Kuma. Don't think about it. Eat. And help others. Try to help someone. Kuma then eats the fruit. Iva says, that's our victory. But then Kuma is hit by a mysterious power. We then see Saturn appearing on the scene. Page 12. Saturn says, child of the Buccaneer. You can only live and die as a slave. That has been decided by history. Kuma says, old man, are you someone powerful? It's strange for someone to have power since they were born. There's no meaning in birth for someone who was born as a slave. If I have the right power, I'll become like Nika. I'll help many of these poor people. Saturn says, that's why you guys are dead. We then see the island of God Valley from afar and a conversation. GOLD Roger says, wait, Rocks? Rocks D Zebek says, don't get in my way, Roger. Narrator text box. Asterisk this incident, asterisk has disappeared into the darkness of history. Pages 13 and 14. Narrator's presentation box. In the Sorbet Kingdom in South Blue. Ivankov says there's no other information besides the legendary hero Garp. Ginny says, so it's according to the world's top. This Morgan's reporter is terrible too. Ivankov says, in the end, we don't know what happened on the island. How long are you going to pray? Kuma says, there are many lives I could have saved. Ivankov says, don't be fools. You saved more than 500 people in the midst of that chaos. That's right, Kumachi. You're incredible. Everyone cried and thanked you for it. I cried too. Ivankov says, that hand gave freedom to people. It's a hand of liberation. Kuma says, hand of liberation. Ivankov says, I never thought your house was a church. But that really depicts your nature. Well then, I'm off to the sea. To enjoy this freedom. Kuma says, I will never forget your face, Iva-chan. Ivankov says, Mahaha. Of course, you won't forget moi. Ginny crying says, I'll live here with Kumachi. Please think more about yourself too, big bro. Ivankov says, goodbye my friends. Ginny says, well then. Even though I'm 4 years old, I've got to act as your big sis. I've got to feed you, Kumachi. Kuma says, eh? Pages 15 and 16. We see Kuma chopping some wood. Ginny, crack it up, Kumachi. Let's sell it. I'm done with scavenging for trash. I won't steal either. Let's go buy some food. In another scene, we see kids throwing stones at Kuma. Kid says, huh? Are you really 9 years old? You're a lying monster. Then Ginny beats them up. But Kuma heals them with the power of his paw. The bumps on the kids' heads disappear. Kid, you won. Kuma, I'm very sorry, but Ginny is actually a good kid. Kid, eh? Kid, it's healed. Kid, the pain has gone away. Is it magic? Ginny, Kumachi. In another scene, we see Kuma giving food to Ginny. Ginny, it's not enough. Is this for me? It's delicious. Kuma says, Ginny is a glutton after all. Ginny says, Kumachi, at what age did you become a slave? Kuma says, 4 years old. Ginny says, me too. Kuma says, but that's not something you should say so cheerfully. Ginny says, I'm full. I'm full. Kuma says, HM? Ginny? Ginny says, Kumachi. Kuma says, what is it? Don't cry, Ginny. Kuma says, we're happy right now. Editor's comment, this tranquility is filled with hope.